Alright guys, Greg back at it with another YouTube video. I am in a new place. I'm on a hunting trip with my family here in Oklahoma and already seeing a lot of activity. Just wanted to welcome y'all back to the channel and let's get this going. Alright guys, last night was a bust. I was right down that way, but I woke up early this morning, like right after sunrise, to try a different spot I was told of on this creek. Apparently in here there are rock bass, crappie, catfish, and some fat sunnies. So I'm hoping to hook onto one and get some breakfast, but yeah, let's just get down there and see what we can do. Saw a beaver, so I'm doing a tactical retreat. Gonna meet up with the other people I'm out here with, aka my father and his friends, and just not deal with the beaver. So I'll catch you guys when I'm out again. The video's not over. Alright guys, it's me back at it with another YouTube short. I've got a small little rock bass out here on a creek in the middle of nowhere, Oklahoma. But I'm out here on a hunting slash fishing trip. Not doing much hunting right now, but...
Can't hunt when there's no birds.
Yeah,
No
as my
doves.
father said off camera, can't hunt when there's nothing to hunt. But got a tiny little rock bass, hoping to get a bigger bass on and show you guys that one. But like, subscribe, comment. I'm trying to get to 150 subscribers by the end of the year. The content's definitely going to pick up from here on out because it's starting to cool down. Anyways, see y'all next time. Alright guys, you'll never guess it, we are actually doing a cut and cook. These two bass were caught in that creek. The video the creek that I introduced you to. Me and my brother took some yaks down to the creek and got to some pools that we wouldn't have been able to walk to. One's probably about 1.5 pounds, 1.75 pounds. The other is closer to 3 pounds. But we're gonna be cutting them up and cooking them, and yay, we're actually going to be doing this. Brother who is helping me, he's the one who caught the fish.
Yo!
Ignore him, he's in the Discord server, he's my only moderator.
Yeah.
But that's also because the Discord server is very empty. Table. Let's get this rolling. Never mind, not putting you guys down. I'll just cut the. Alright guys, we've got my brother behind the camera. Let's get this rolling. We're gonna cut the 1.5 pound one up first. I'm debating whether we should cut it into fillets or gut it. Fillets would be easier to cook. I'm probably gonna do some fillet with skin on cooking. What?
We're grilling?
Yeah, we're gonna be cooking them on a grill. And brother, don't be afraid to talk. I mean, you are the one who caught these fish.
Well, it took me a bit to get in, Brian.
Don't do the story. Let's start by just clearing up the cut area. Got to scrape away some of the scales so you have an easy cut side. But what we're going to do is flip the fin up, and right behind this gill curve, and right behind the fin, you're just going to start cutting in. Usually you would use a fillet knife, but I don't have a fillet knife right now, so I'm using what I got.
That looks like a fillet knife, just tiny version.
Alright, let's get this underway. You may have to break a few bones, but it's very small, brittle, easy to break bones. This is being stubborn. I don't want your hand there, so I don't cut you. Alright, there's a fresh off the bone
Blood warning.
Yeah.
That's gonna get blood out, isn't it?
No.
Okay.
We ain't a bunch of wimps. Anyway, let's set that to the
You
side and flip this. Just scrape this way. Alright, let's get this side cut. By the way, only do this if you have at least a little experience with knives. Fish are not the easiest things in the world to cut up.
Yeah, don't cut a fish unless you're experienced
Fine.
cutting fish or cutting stuff, or you're supervised by someone who is experienced.
Precisely what my brother said. Do you mind holding the tail?
Just told me you didn't want me to.
Yes, I know. I need it to be firm. Alright, there. There we go. There's the second fillet. Here they are. Sorry for the low light level. We are doing this right after sunset. But next up we got the probably 3-pound bass.
But
Both of these are largemouth, by the way. My brother wants to get a picture of it before we cut her up, but hand, bass, boom. 2.5 hands. So probably about a foot long. Maybe a bit longer. I know my measuring skills are impeccable. Oh, there's the flash. Actually, if you could turn on
Yes,
the
that's what I was
flashlight.
That's what I was
light
gonna
up
do.
the scene
That's
a bit
actually
more.
you gave me the idea to take a picture. Oh, I gotta close my camera.
Yeah, close the camera.
Wait. You can do this.
Oh.
With, did you not know you
Alright,
could do
there
that
we
with
go.
phones?
No, I did not know I could do that with my phone.
Yeah, you could turn on flashlight while
Yeah.
on camera.
Gotta scrape away the scales, make an easy cut. Here, come bring it in closer.
I don't know if I'll be like. I'll need, wait, don't. That's once I unpause this.
Sorry about the little jump you may have seen there. We just had to put the camera down for a moment. Anyway, if you can come in really close here. When you scrape away the scale, you'll start to see this like silvery part. That's the skin underneath the scales. When you see that, you know you're pretty much clear to cut. But anyway, easy ways to hold the fish: by the lips, under the tongue, or just grab the head. Don't want your thumb under the blade, so not solid against the back, because that knife is right there. You can cut the tip of the thumb off. Anyway, you want to hold it like this. So you've got your index finger holding the fin down, and you've got your thumb holding the rest of it still. And you're just going to start cutting away. And you're just going to cut to about the spine, which the spine is equal with the back fins here. You're going to cut to about there, and then you're going to start slowly curving out. And when you're cutting the fillet, here I'll get to there in a moment. You want to constantly have your blade point angling towards the spine, but not too much, so you don't miss anything in there. Anyway, let's get this rolling. Gotta get that fin out of the way.
Yeah, you also want to make sure to cut it right there, because if you go any lower, you're gonna probably hit the stomach.
Right here, you can see the veins along the spine. That's quite an empty stomach right there. But yeah, right here, that's going to be where the guts are held, right in there. It's kind of under this right now, but you're just gonna cut along the spine. It's gonna feel a little bumpy, and that's supposed to happen.
If you don't feel the bumps, then you're not doing it right.
For a normal fillet, you would flip this about here and just start cutting, pointed down against the skin.
Let's do one skin. Let's do a couple skin on and a couple skin off. So just show them how to do that.
Well, actually, just remove the skin off. I'll use these over here that I've already cut as an example of what to do if you accidentally completely disconnect the fillet from the body. Anyways, you're just gonna go across the skin I don't like to move my knife in this. I just like to keep it pointed down and like just slide it back and forth across the skin.
Oh, and if your
pull the
cut
skin.
isn't perfect, don't worry. On your first time, just don't
It
worry.
takes practice.
It takes practice. My first cut was pretty horrendous.
There we've got nice solid fillet. We're going to clean this up in a bit.
And we're gonna
Just
cook
put that
them,
right there. Yes, we will be cooking them for dinner. Now flip to the other side, and it's basically just rinse and repeat. Scrape away some of the scales until you've got the area with the silver skin. Make sure to get those scales off your blade because it can be a bit annoying to deal with. And then you just start cutting away.
And I'm pretty sure
Now these
cutting the
cuts
second
are
one off-
nowhere near perfect because I do not have a fillet knife. A fillet knife is the ideal knife to use when doing this.
Electric
But
fillets are easier. Those are
it
all,
depends on the fish.
yeah.
Anyway, in this video, ow, kind of poked myself with the fish. Like here, I accidentally just connected it. Now I guess it's time to show you what you do. Basically, you're just gonna want to go not too far up, but far enough up. Yeah, I've got to
You may lose a
cut
bit of
some
meat
of the
here.
spine off again.
You may lose a
But
bit of meat here because due to the.
This is, you just got to make a cut to have a hold in it, and just do the same thing that you did for the skin on. Cut against the skin, and it's gonna look like this. Ideally, you don't have this meat here, but you're just gonna angle down, cut, just making small slits, don't saw at it. And you're gonna have what looks like this, and you're gonna have this. I'll clean these other two, get the scales, the skin off camera, but real quick I want to go over this. Now that you've gone here, you've got this section right here that is the rib cage.
You don't want to eat that.
We all have them. They protect our guts. It's pretty self-explanatory what a rib cage is. For this, you're gonna want to get your blade right against that cage and just cut downwards. I like to usually angle my blade a bit because there's this meat under here that's good eating, but
With the fillet knife, it would be easy.
going to be what a clean cut looks like. I'll get these cleaned up and get back to you. Alright, the next step for cleaning the fish, first you gotta wash your hands. Friendly neighborhood cabin sink. But here we've got our fillets, and you're going to want to turn on the water, not at very high pressure, or else it'll tear up the fillet. But you're just going to turn the water on lightly and just run the water over it to get that blood out. You can, not that much. You're just gonna want to start run the water over. It should be the slight yellow or white when you're done with it. But yeah, that's getting to look how it's supposed to. Right there, that is a clean fish fillet. You may have these little bits right here that are like under layers of skin. You can just throw those in the bowl, pull them off, call it a day. But I'm going to get these cleaned up, then I'm going to cook them probably tomorrow for breakfast. So catch you tomorrow. Alright, I'm actually going to have them season overnight. So we've got our cleaned fillets right here. And you're going to want a paper towel if they are still wet from the washing. But you're just going to want to dry them off, have them dry. Make sure there is little to no moisture on them, and put them in a separate bowl from the others. Just trying to get these as dry as possible. Doesn't have to be perfect. is just supposed to have a little moisture, but you need to get that excess moisture from the cleaning process off of them. Jake, can you run and grab another paper towel?
Oh, are they?
On the table out there. Get these out on this paper towel. Just continue to pat them dry.
I'm going ready to go. Oh.
Alright. Get over there after. Yeah, got them pretty much dry. Dry enough. Yeah, we're just gonna season them with some salt. Going really basic here because we're camping. We don't have many things. Yeah, just normal salt, table salt. Just gonna.
Looks like Best Choice brand.
Clover Valley.
It's Clover Valley brand.
Just gonna sprinkle this on sprinkle a generous amount on every breast, or not breast, fillet, and kind of just rub it in. Get in there to really penetrate the outer layers. Let me move this over into an area you can see. Just gonna rub in that salt. Get a separate bowl for salted fish. Just pour in a small amount. Right. Sprinkle it in. Then rub it. As I said, very, very basic. Then one last fillet. And that is seasoned. Once again, very basic. Just some salt. I'm gonna wash my hands and then I'll see you tomorrow. Alright guys, I wasn't able to capture the cooking part of the video, but it's pretty simple. All I did was get a skillet and put a small layer of oil in there. Then for the fish coating, I just used some cornmeal and some different seasonings like garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, yeah, all that fun stuff, just to give it a little flavor. Anyway, just cook it until it's got a light golden layer and then eat. So here we go. Very good. When you cook it, you'll know it's ready because it'll have this white flaky texture in the on the inside of the fish. If it's not flaky like this, it's not done. But yeah, there we go. That's gonna be the Catch and Cook video complete. Like, subscribe, trying to get to 150 subscribers before the end of the year. Only 50 more. Let's do it.